Hey, Stav, eldest guest, big fan. So I am a streamer on Twitch and TikTok, small time streamer. I play mainly indie horror games, scary games, shit like that.
Nice.
But, and I'll get I average anywhere from like 10 to 30 people watching normally.
It's honestly not bad for streaming.
But about once a month, I will go full cosplay of a certain political figure, current political figure that
Trump.
is pretty easy to impersonate. And
no, that was scary. He's doing the shittiest Trump you ever heard in your life and like reacting to zombies.
Go 2 to 3 hour stream in character and everything. And when I do that, I notice I get anywhere from like 100 people watching to 1,200 people watching.
You don't want to be this fucking guy.
Fair amount of followers from that. And, so I guess my predicament is, I'm kind of wondering, do I keep doing those streams as this political figure that gets me a solid amount of followers every time I do it? I only get 2 to 3 people that'll come to my normal streams.
Right. So what's the point?
Is it worth it to keep doing that and still get a few people that trickle into the normal streams, or do I stick to my normal streams and just try to get a loyal fan base from that, I guess? And I don't necessarily want to be known as the guy who dresses up as this character.
This guy has to fucking so bad, like laughing. But I'm just like, this bro's dying over here. It's being like, I need to call Stavvy. Yeah. I got about 10 guys watching me. If I do Trump, I get about 100 to 1,200. Yeah. Do I keep doing this? Dude, it's like we're cooked. Yeah, and he has to do. It's like if you're like a woman, you have to do sex work. If you're a man, you have to fucking pretend to be Donald Trump and play fucking Resident Evil to make money.
It's crazy.
Truly, this is insane. But look, here's my advice to you generally. Like, you don't have to look. You don't want to be the guy who fucking does Trump, whatever, right? Like, none of that. You said it yourself. 1 or 2 people tops come to your actual streams. I knew a comedian who was like, had some heat during the first Trump administration. And I happened to be doing a gig with him, like when Biden was elected, I think. And people were coming up to him and they were like, it's been fun following you, man. Like, it was like, you're the Trump guy to us. That's all you'll ever be to these people, right? And the guy was a talented comic. He was an interesting guy, whatever. But when you paint yourself into, and by the way, it's not just, obviously Trump's a piece of shit and he's he should be in jail and we fucking hate him on this podcast. But that's not even what we're talking. And by the way, he's best friends with Epstein. A lot of cool stuff.
Light work.
A lot of cool stuff. But it's not even that. It's like, you see it all the time with, art and entertainment in general right now, where people try a bunch of different things on TikTok or whatever. And then they have like, they'll do like a character. It's like the horny lunch lady. And that goes viral. And then every fucking video from then on is like, oh, these sloppy joes are making my pussy wet. Like, you don't want to fucking be the guy who orders hairnets for the rest of his life because the algorithm told you it was good. That's the antithesis of art. We're all fucked. I've gone through it. I stop. You know how many people, if I could be doing Baltimore fucking Ronnie, like those videos, I do these Ravens videos and I've had to stop doing them because that's all certain people, that's all they know me about. And I did them because I love the Ravens and I love making fun of where I'm from. And when I'm not going to do them regularly anymore. Maybe I'll do them in the playoffs. Maybe I'll do them whatever. But it's just like, if I did that and I stopped posting crowd work clips for that reason, the algorithm loved it, but I felt like, it helped me get my first special out there and helped me build a following. But I did what I needed to do with that. And I don't want people to know me just from crowd work. So it's like, I've stopped, and yeah, my social media following did slow down because I've been working on art I actually give a fuck about.
It's good.
But it's like, I don't want to be seen as that guy, and you don't want to be seen as that guy either. Now, do your current streams suck dick and only get 10 people? Sure, probably. Can you be doing other stuff? Yeah, but why did you stop innovating? Because I'm sure he randomly did Trump one time and it went crazy and this exact same fucking thing happened. Cosplay as somebody else. Do different shit. Do characters you wouldn't be embarrassed to make your life's your life about. And so
be a character from the game or something.
Yeah, do something.
Be a dinosaur.
Do something. I'm not telling you to stop being creative, but you need to find the sweet spot is something that fulfills you artistically and draws eyeballs. Unfortunately, we all have to, one thing about how our culture is degraded is we all have to be our own advertisers. We all have to do we have to do marketing as much as we have to do whatever the thing we love is, right? And that sucks to some degree. It would be nice to just be able to get good at something and there be an infrastructure for being rewarded for being the best at a thing or very good at a thing. That doesn't exist. So you're going to have to do a little bit of both, right? You're going to have to find something marketable that also doesn't make you want to kill yourself. And hearing you describe it, you hear the dread in this man's
There's
voice.
a lot of dread. There's a lot of dread because he's so deathly afraid to go back down to 10 viewers.
Yeah.
He's like, but also like, why do you like people watching? Shouldn't the video games be like, maybe just Twitch isn't for you. Just play video games.
Yeah.
Also,
maybe. I mean, look, but even if he wants to do it, guess what I'm saying, what I'm telling him is like, just try something the thing that gets you the most attention is not the best thing.
Yes.
That has something happened in our fucking society in the last 20 years where people just think, all I want to do is I want to be famous. I want to be popular. I want to be rich. Not I want to be good at something and look, you will have to do some things that get eyeballs in I'm not going to say cheap, but in an accessible way. Right. But why don't you try and do stuff that is both? You know what I'm saying? I guess that's what I'm telling him is like, you don't want to be the guy because now you're not creative anymore. You're the algorithm's bitch. The algorithm tells you what's good and you suck its cock and it says good boy.
Yeah,
that feels good. Go put on that orange face paint and that shitty blonde wig, you fucking piece of shit. You want 1,200? Put on the fucking wig, pussy. And you're like, yes, sir, whatever you say. I had these ideas I cared about, but I'm going to fucking throw them in the garbage so I can, talk about, I don't even fucking know anymore. That's the thing. Trump isn't even fun to do anymore.
No.
He's not even the weird, he's not energetic. He's shitting himself and taking naps at Knicks games. It's done. It's not even, you're being hack and pathetic and you don't even like doing it. Just keep at it. I'm not telling you to quit, but keep applying the creativity to other shit. Or sell out, be the fucking, the Trump guy who does jump scares. I don't know what to fucking tell you. I wouldn't respect that. And again, it's not even about Trump. If you were just the guy who does one gimmick over and over again, I wouldn't necessarily respect that. I think, I don't think that's helping you find your voice as a streamer. The fact that we can even say that. I mean, even pretending streaming is art is brutal, but hey, I'm podcasting.
I think it's amazing how earnest you are. I think you're giving really good information. I'm impressed.
Yeah. Sometimes I just shit like this. It's just like, it pisses me off. I do feel that way about all these algorithms. It's like, they've completely flattened creativity. And it's like everyone, I even feel embarrassed, censoring words so that it gets picked up in the algorithm. But you just
my entire YouTube, I'm like, you can't swear in the first 12 seconds. I was just like, well, I'm already fucked. I was never worried about that stuff. Yeah. And I'm happy that I never was.
Totally.
It's just it is scary that people, even at that level, are so worried about that.
Oh, that's a great point.
It is a thing with nobody watching and that's what they're thinking about.
Right.
I'm like, how do they even know about that stuff? And that's the thing is the algorithm has made, talking about the algorithm as this thing.
Totally.
But it is controlling the nobodies.
Totally.
And there's probably thousands of people that are doing that.
No, that's a great
like,
point.
It is. That's the scariest thing is just like, bro, like break free.
Totally.
Break free. Go.
And that's such a good point. When you start is when you're supposed to be out of pocket. Yeah. Imagine how much Dick Cumtown would have sucked.
Dude.
If we had to, can you imagine Cumtown censoring things? And if we cared about the algorithm, the only reason that show even worked is because we really did not think we had anything to lose. We were just being, and by the way, there's nothing wrong with like starting somewhere and then like we were saying, you can be a cocaine addict who then ends up in a farm. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like it's fine to be fucking wild, but it's like, yeah, you're right. This is zapping like that initial fun creativity of being wild. Well, that's the thing
is like we started before.
True.
You know, totally. Like that is just the thing. It's just like I was making stuff before. I didn't know. I never heard the word content. Or like you never heard like content is like this crazy thing where
when
you
hear 17-year-olds talking about I want to make content. It's like what do you want to make, you motherfucker?
Yeah,
that's just
your body count videos.
Yeah. Like what son or thought daughter? That's why your parents emigrated to this fucking country.
It is so
but then
crazy.
Again, mine immigrated so I could do fucking podcasts. So who fucking knows? But yeah, there you go, bud. Don't you don't want to be this guy.
No,
be a different guy.
You're better than that.
You are.
Yeah, I feel like we need to say like there's hotlines you can call if you need help. Reach out to somebody.
Absolutely. We believe in you though. Maybe. I don't know. You might be bad. I don't fucking know. But everyone's bad when they start out though. Just keep trying different shit that doesn't embarrass you.
And also you don't want to be playing that that fan base. Like you want those types of people watching you. Maybe you are one of those guys, but it sounds like you're not.
Sounds like you're not.
But that's the thing. I'm like, yo, you don't want that crowd.
It's either those guys or it's guys that are like, yeah, Trump's bad. And it's like, those are both like, although the MSNBC moms, they've ended up being right about everything. Tattletales, they were actually so right. It's fucking crazy and it sucks.